If you are on a work permit or maybe you are temporary resident and thinking about buying a property in Ontario, then this video is for you. Hello everyone, I am Sandhu, your trusted realtor. Today I am going to break down the real estate taxes you will pay and which one you can claim back. And I will show you in real life example of how much that actually mean in dollars. First thing first, whether you are a Canadian or not, everyone pays the same basic tax when buying a real estate in Ontario, which is a land transfer tax. So, what is a land transfer tax? It is a provincial tax that starts from 0.5% and goes up to 2.5% based on the price of the home. So, if you are buying a property inside the Toronto, then there is a second tax, which is a municipal land transfer tax, which basically doubles that amount. Let's take an example. If you buy a property around $700,000, the land transfer tax is around $9,500. But if that property is in Toronto, then you have to pay $19,000, which is $9,500 of provincial and $9,500 of municipal. Next comes the HST, which is 13%. But this only applies if you buy a property which is new or a pre-construction. Resale homes, the one that have already been lived in, are HST exempt, so no need to pay anything. So far so good, same for everyone, but here is where it changes for the non-resident or people on a work permit, which is called non-resident speculation tax or NRST. It is 25% tax on the purchase price and it applies if you are not a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident at the time of buying. It covers the entire province of Ontario. Either you bought in Mississauga, Brampton, Toronto, Ottawa, means everywhere. Now that sounds heavy, right? 25% on the top of everything else. But here is the good news. If you are on a valid work permit, living and working full-time in Ontario, and the home you bought is your primary residence, you can apply for a full refund of that 25% after 1 year. So let's take another example. Meet person X and person Y. Both of them buy a property $700,000 in Mississauga. Person X is a permanent resident. Person Y is on a valid work permit. They both have to pay same Ontario land transfer tax, which is around $9,500. Now, for the person Y, which is not a permanent resident or a citizen, they have to pay 25% NRST, which is around $162,500 due right at the closing. Fast forward 1 year. Person Y continue to work full-time in Ontario, keeps living in same house as the main home and still holds a valid work permit. At that point, they can apply for NRST refund and get back $162,500 back in full. So yes, it's a big amount to pay upfront, but it's a refundable once those conditions are met. And if the property was a new construction, both person X and Y might qualify for HST rebate, either for living in it themselves or renting it out for at least 1 year. That rebate can be worth up to $25,000 federally and $25,000 provincially. So to recap, everyone pays the land transfer tax, but non-residents also pay an extra 25% NRST, which you can claim back if you are on a work permit and working full-time for 1 year. So if you are planning to buy in Ontario, either in Mississauga, Brampton or Toronto, and you are on a temporary status, just make sure you know the rules. Keep your document and files ready so that you can get your refund back. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like, share and follow for more real estate tips.